to make some art that I can put up on a wall, or maybe put it in the mail and maybe someday someone will get it, you know. Yeah, you know I like to make myself some Christmas cards. Yeah, I like to make all types of stuff. I like to take little scraps of paper, I like to put them all together real cool. Yeah, don't you know that it's fun? I like to do it, yeah. Yeah, say CraftyRia, that's the name, yeah. CraftyRia. Say it now, Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. She does now. CraftyRia, she's tough and cool, yeah. You know, she streams on YouTube, it's true. You just gotta put a name right in there, hit subscribe. You should, yeah. And all you ever see are both her hands, you know. Makes me kind of suspicious, you know. That's all I'm saying. You know, maybe she's not a human being. I mean, it's possible. We got all types of things in the chat. You know, we got cows, we got chickens, we got people who supposedly have faces. We got all types of people here too. Yeah. You know, maybe she's, you know, maybe she's some kind of creature. Maybe she's got tentacles. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she's got tentacles and she's got hands, animatronic human hands on the ends of two sticks, and she just puts those in front of the camera and does all the crafts, which would make it even more impressive than it already is. You know, just the dexterity involved in such a thing.
Hello, everybody. I am not a creature. I don't have tentacles. At least not that anybody here has seen. I have regular hands. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Monday. Today is Monday the 15th. We are halfway through September already. Holy moly. All right. Welcome in, everybody. Christine, awesome moderator and channel member. I appreciate you. Welcome in Anne and Christine, Susan, Destalou, and the lady. Welcome in. Glad you are all here. Oh, good. I'm glad you got the Only Hands sticker in. I sent everybody stuff that I owe stuff to, except I owe Deborah and Michelle religious cards. I have not sent those out yet. They are on my list of things to do, but I did get everything else sent out. So if I owe you scraps, even from last week, I got those sent out. So there we go. So Destalou is getting some. Christine, they'll probably take forever to get to you, halfway around the world. And then also Ange is getting some. Okay, your name is Kim. I'll try to remember to call you Kim. I will try, because I'm really bad at remembering the names and stuff, but we got it. We got it. And I hope everyone's having a great day. What was I going to say? Oh, let me know how the weather is by you guys. It's cooling off a little bit. It's still in the 70s and 80s during the day, but you can kind of feel, you know, that slight bit of fall air coming through. I know, I'm getting stuff done, right? I'm getting stuff done. Welcome in, Carla. So, and right, for Christine, she's opposite. She's in the southern hemisphere, so for her it is spring, going into spring. So that's pretty awesome. And let's see, I have a surprise today. What was I going to say? I have a surprise in about an hour, around 8 o'clock. I am going to play you guys a surprise. I made a recording with my vocal teacher, Carissa, and we recorded a song together, and I'm going to play it for you. I just have audio. There's no video for it, at least not yet. We may do a video in the future. We're working on another song already. So I will play that for you about midway, halfway through the stream. Oh, Christina's had high winds and rain. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I agree. Kim is more friendly. Oh, maybe if I see Lady K, I'll remember the K stands for Kim. And brain in my head. You love this song so much. What song, Anne? Oh, the song that I did. I played that last Wednesday. Did I say the name of it? I'm not going to say it if I didn't already. It's a popular song. I love that song. Yep. All right. I did play it last Wednesday, and I played it on stream last Thursday. Okay. Yep. That's a fun song. All right, Deero. I hope you enjoy your lurk. Deero will probably come out of his lurk when I play the song. All right. Crichton's whistling. He's very excited as well. So I'm going to do another Mad Lib out of this book. That's the plan. Yeah. So someone will have to type it in there. Deero, come out of lurk. Because he might have me muted because he has another thing going on. So, okay. He's one of my mods over on Twitch. All right. And he's also a streamer on Twitch. He does music. So here we go. I have a Mad Lib out of this book. If someone would like to be the volunteer, please type the word volunteer in chat and you can be the volunteer. How we do Mad Libs here is I will call out for whatever kind of word we need. And you guys put the words in the chat and the volunteer picks the word that will go in the story. If we don't get a volunteer, I have a piece of paper here that I will jot them down on and I'll just randomly pick the words. So we'll do that. And let's see, today I put in the title that I was going to do Christmas cards. I think I'll take a break from fall cards because we made a bunch. Maybe next week we'll do Halloween cards. But I think I will do Christmas because, you know, Christmas will be here before we know it. And we've got to do our Christmas cards, you guys. All right, let's see. The first word we need in the Mad Lib is going to be, let's start off with 2 nouns. Noun times 2. Oh, wait, I have to do my things here. Hold on. I got to do this. And those, thanking Bob and Tacos. They made my intro screen, and then Mad Libs and noun. All right, spam in the chat there for a minute. So you guys put some nouns in the chat, and I will pick 2 of them to go in the story. I have this stuff still on my desk from last week. Okay. I have not really cleaned off my desk very well. Toilet paper and a bunch of those are good. I'm writing them down. Okay. This I will put in my fall thing. All right, let me grab some Christmas cards out of my drawer. I am not ready. Oh no, you lost one of your favorite dies, Desta. Oh no. I hate when things like that happen. Maybe they'll show up. I'm just grabbing out what's in the front of my drawer. All right, that's enough. That's plenty. I don't know which ones I want to do. We have this. We have that. That is kind of cute. The cats. Laundry. Clothes peg. I think here we call them clothespins, but they do make the pegs that you, I think the pegs are the little ones that don't have a little spring inside. This one is really pretty, but it's big. I bet I can make 2 out of the cats. Maybe. We have dogs. This one here is probably a doable one too. You're back to Lusty Glaze. It's a real place. Oh, it's a real place. Okay. That's funny. That's a neat one too. All right. Let's go with these that I have. That one reminds me of the cats. It feels cat-like. Oh, that might be a neat idea to do with that. All right, let's do that. I'm going to put these aside. I'm going to start off with the cats. I bet these two are from the same company. They feel the same, and they both have the inside decorated. I don't have the backs of them, but I bet they're from the same company. I'm going to start by cutting off this rough edge. So if you're new here, I like to recycle Christmas cards, one of my favorite things to do. I save used Christmas cards. People send me their Christmas cards and that sort of thing. And I make new cards out of them. Now I could keep this the way it is. Maybe. Let me see if it would fit on a 5x7. No, it's too big for a 5x7. Let me see about a regular size card base. Okay. By regular size, I mean A2, which is 5.5 by 4.25. If I make 2, I'm going to have to cut cats' heads off. Oh, I don't want to cut the cats' heads off. So, I'm going to do both of these the same way. I have an idea. Because I really like the inside of this one. I'm going to trim this edge off real quick. I think they're both the same size. They are. Let me grab 2 pieces of white cardstock. Maybe I only need 1 piece. But I'm going to grab 2. Well, let me see. Yeah, I'm going to need 2. Because I won't have enough to fold back. If I could get 2 there. This is regular white cardstock I buy at the office supply section in the store. This is my latest bundle that I got from Sam's. This is Nina. It's a big old heavy thing. It weighs 1,000,000 pounds. 8.5 by 11 cardstock. I get it from Sam's. I don't know how much it is. Maybe $10. I don't know. I don't remember. It's not that expensive. So you get a whole bunch. And that's what I usually use for card bases most of the time. All right. move these cards out of the way. So since I'm doing them both at the same time, I can take some measurements and make it easy. Let me get my scoring board. And let me get my scoring tool. This is the Martha Stewart scoreboard. It's the big 12 by 12 size. It came with a little thing. It came with this. But it is very thin, and it has a very, very small tip, and it tends to rip the paper. So let's see, how big is this? 5.5. No, 5 3/4. So I'm going to make it at, no, 5 1/4. I can't read. I'm going to score this paper at 5 3/4. I still do. I have been making a lot of my own though. I still highly recommend Ohuhu. This is just way cheaper. With the amount of cards that I make, this is way, 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 way cheaper. So I am scoring this. It doesn't matter what card size you have if you plan to do this. About 1/2 inch. No, that's not what I wanted to do. That's okay. You would score it at the same size as your card. Don't listen to me because I did it wrong, but that's okay. You would score it at the same size as your card. You're going to cut it 1/2 inch bigger. I'm going to fold this back. We are looking for nouns, Ange, if you want to put some in the chat. All right. Then I am going to, this is the side. I'm going to cut this 1/2 inch or so on that side of the score line. I'm just eyeballing it. Not a big deal. All right. I will set those aside. Now, of course, this is going to be too big, but we will fix that later. I'm going to fold this over. There. And then this is going to go on here. Oh, that is right. Well, you know, sometimes it works out perfectly. Don't listen to me. If I tell you I did it wrong, I didn't. I did, but I didn't. Okay. I'm going to put some adhesive on this little fold piece. And I'm going to fold it over. And I am going to line this card up along with the fold. And it is okay if a little bit shows on the bottom, the top, or even that side. The important part is that the fold is even and perfect, and it is not. So hold on. Let's put some more glue down here. So we're going to take it off and do it again. Okay. There we go. That's better. So I have that one, and I'm going to do the same thing with Santa. Let's make sure that this is the right size. It is. Glue or a tape or whatever you want to use. Okay, then Santa. We'll go on here. There. Oops. Nope, he's crooked. If you use wet glue, sometimes it's way easier because you can align it better. Let me try it this way. There. Okay. Then I'm going to take this and trim up my sides. Nope, that's crooked. Not crooked, but it shows the white. And then this has a little bit of that blue showing here, so I'm going to fix that. Okay. All right, last call for nouns. I will do the same thing for this. Welcome in, Carol. I hope you're having a great day. This one is a little crooked. It's very thick on this end. There. Okay. And it's got a little of the red showing, so I will take a little small trim off. There. There. And there. That's what we have. I'm going to take off these gluey pieces. Put those aside. All right. I don't have a volunteer today, so I can throw my scraps away. Okay. Scraps are going in the trash. So I have these two. Let's start with the cats. Oh, Desta, I'm so sorry. What kind of a die was it? What was it? I bet it'll show up when you stop looking. Or if you buy a new one. If you buy a new one, the old one will definitely show up. I need some glitter tape. Because, well, of course I do. I think for this one, I will use this blue. I'll come back and we'll do the Santa next. We'll do the cats first. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the cats, but I will do something with the cats. It is very thick on this end. I have the CraftyRia song stuck in my head. I would give this a trim and a trim. And you should have gotten an envelope from me with scraps in it. I sent one to you this week. Possibly. I mean, I did send one, but you possibly should have gotten it. Oh. Did you check the trash to make sure it didn't fall in the trash? All right, so I have this. So the inside is kind of decorated. So then I have to do something with the outside. These are mostly cats in the snow. So I think I will add snow. Do I want to add snow via stickles? Yes, I think I'll just stickle this whole thing up. Why not? I have some right here. This is crystal, which is good for snow. I do think I want some other color stickles on here as well. Let me grab my bunch. Okay, so I think we need some reds, or maybe some blue and green. Let's just do all the colors, because why not? I'll do clear last. This is ice blue. This is turquoise. I think the ice blue is more of a good color. This is true blue. I wonder if there's enough in here. Oh, not right, right. I sometimes worry that things go in the trash, or maybe have gotten knocked into the trash by mistake, since it's kind of under my desk. Welcome in, Michelle. I don't have a little pom-pom, but I can put a glob of stickles. I mean, I might have a little pom-pom somewhere, but not handy. Funny watching the cats in the snow. Yes. Yes. If they've never seen snow, or even a dog the first time in snow. I like watching the videos of like the dogs romping in snow. I had to get my pin because the glitter sometimes is chunky and it gets stuck in the little lid. This blue happens to have chunky glitter. All right, I'm not going to use any more of that blue today. Let's go with a different blue. I'm going to go with this other blue here. This one is the ice blue. What else is there that is blue? I could put a little bit more, like in the middle of this. This one's not working either. Why is nothing working? Why is nothing working? Why? Doesn't it know I'm live? I say that all the time. Michelle's having celery with olives tamponade hummus. That sounds like a medical word. Oh, that's probably not tamponade. I'm thinking of cardiac tamponade. That's a very dangerous thing. Don't ever get cardiac tamponade, you guys. They'll have to stick a needle right through your chest into your heart if you get that. Don't get it. That's what happens when I glance at the screen after being a nurse for as many years as I have, and you see a word that is close to a medical term. It just comes out of your mouth that way. Welcome in, Deborah. All right. Oh, let me pick two of those nouns and put them in the story. I'm going to pick toilet paper and laundry. Let me go to the nouns. Toilet paper. Toilet paper. Oh no, I'm going to use plunger. Plunger. Laundry. Okay, because plunger's funny. Okay, now we need, how about an exclamation? I just need one exclamation. We had pasta and sausage, Italian sausage for dinner. It was quite good. Breakfast for dinner is good, although I don't really like eggs. But I like breakfast for dinner. Hot diggity dog. I love pasta. I could eat pasta or pizza or anything like that, like every day. It's probably a good thing I don't, but I could. Okay. All right, that blue is done. Holy moly, I say that all the time. Holy moly, hot diggity dog. Cereal and fruit for dessert. Yes, yes. When I used to travel for work, I would be in hotels a lot. A lot of the times, would have cereal for dinner because I was in a small hotel room and I just had a little fridge and a microwave. So a lot of the times I just had cereal. If I didn't feel like going out to eat, especially in the winter if it was snowy, I didn't feel like going through a drive-through or anything. So I'm like, I'll just go back to my hotel room and have cereal for dinner. Your daughter is a proprietor of an Italian restaurant, so you don't make, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I wouldn't make pasta at home either. Okay, let's do some red. This one is, I can't read it. Sorbet? I don't know. It's too little. I'm just going to do some of these berries and put my hand in the green glitter because, you know, it's not a CraftyRia stream if I don't put my hand in some sort of glitter somewhere. Glue, the stickles. Careful. All right. And then I'll do white. This one probably needs to be upside down longer. This one is Twinkle. Yeah, that's too far for me too. If it was closer, we'd all go meet there for dinner. I'll put some of that there. Okay, I think that's good. I'm willing to travel for food. All right, so we have this here. So I just put some glitter on the hats, and I didn't put any for where the snow would be. Let's go. I have frosted lace. I'm going to put a little bit in the center of each snowflake, the big snowflakes. Careful to not put my hand in the middle of the stuff. Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. There. So we have the cats. They are really cool. And when it dries, it tends to even get even more sparkly. All right. Last call for exclamations. So then I have this one. Same idea. I'll probably use stickles again on it. This is a really nice thick cardstock. Really cute guy on the inside. So let's see. Let's go with red on this and the inside of this one. Thank you. I like that cat card. I've been eyeing it for a really long time. I just never really knew what to do with it. But I'm glad I went this way. Crapola. Oh, let me put my pin and my glue here. Sure, I waited too long. Oh, come on now. It won't go in. I'll try again after I got to use it in a few minutes probably anyway. Okay, let's put this away. I'm going to try this again. Here, I know what I can do. Try to take the glue off the top. All right, there. I got a glob out. Welcome in, Elka from Germany. There, it works. It fits now. I feel better. I feel better. Okay. All right, so we have a bunch of little toys here. Very cute. I'm not sure if I want to add toys to this, if I have any, or what I want to add to it. Just stickles, maybe not just stickles. Oh yes, I could add stickles to the ribbon and stickles on the window. There is already some glitter on that window, but I'm going to make it more. All right. Meanwhile, I will pick one of these exclamations. How about hot diggity dog? I didn't look at the thing. I like the word hot diggity dog. Dog. Okay. Now we need a verb, a past tense verb. So generally a verb that ends in ed. But it could be something like ran or something that does not end in ed. All right, I'm going to add a little bit of stickles to the windows here. Thank you, Christine. I appreciate you putting those in. All right. Let's see. What else? What do I want to do? What would have fun, glittery types of stuff on it? The berries are good to glitter up in this red. It's a different red than I used on the other one. This one is, oh gosh, Christmas red. What do you know? Christmas red on a Christmas card. Now I think some of the train could have some glitter on it. I have black. No, I don't. I have midnight blue. I thought I had like a gunmetal-y kind of thing. Platinum. Mercury. Let's go with this platinum. I'm going to do these little pieces on here in the center of each wheel. I'm going to do a little bit around the top of the train as well. What else needs this color? Nothing. You guys and your verbs, excellent choices there. Okay, let's see. The hammer could be this, the color I just used, platinum, because it would be metallic. I'm just going to make it much thinner over the hammer part. It doesn't need to be very, oh yes, the suspenders, the little buckles on them. I'm going to put a little bit of this gold if I could get it to come out. It won't. Let me get... Let's try this gold. I know what I can use. Wait. Do I have? Yes. I have these glitter markers. Let me try this color. They may not dry on here, though. Because it is kind of non-porous. I'm going to try this red glitter marker on this red ribbon. If it doesn't dry later, I will hit it with my heat gun. And then let's take the silver. These are Ohuhu glitter markers. I'm going to go over this paint can. There's another paint can. Let's try it here. Okay. This is kind of cool. And put a little black on his suspenders, or braces as you call them. Braces would hold your pants up. Oh, put some along here. Some more on this train. Give it a metallic look. There. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to leave that as is. So we have the cans are now silver. The ribbon has metallic sheen to it, and then there's snow in the window and all that sort of thing. I like it. It's very cool. I forgot I had these markers. I never use them. Much. I know, it's surprising. Me not using glitter. Let's put this over here and try not to put my fingers in it. So, and the inside is already pretty decorated. So, very cool. Let's put these stickles away. The markers are way easier to use than the stickles. Thank you, Cece, and hello and welcome in. So I need to pick a past tense verb. I'm going to pick crushed. And then the next thing we need is a type of liquid. Just one type of liquid. Okay, let's see what other cards we have. And at about 10 o'clock, no, not 10 o'clock. I'm not going to be streaming that late. 8 o'clock, in about 10 minutes. In about 10 hours. In about 10 minutes, I'm going to play you a surprise. My watch is telling me to keep it up. I can hit my fitness goals. Yeah, I don't think so, watch. I don't think. 2 people said raindrops. 2 people said raindrops. I think we're going to have to just go with raindrops. Since 2 people said it. Let's just go with raindrops. Because they were like right at the exact time. At least they came on my screen like exactly. I'm going to go with raindrops. Okay. Because 2 people said it right at the same time. Let's see. Type of liquid. All right. Now we need an animal, plural. Like cows, goats, some kind of an animal, peacocks. Well, it's a surprise if I told you what it... And you have already heard the surprise. I'm going to play you a song that I did with my music teacher. But don't say the name of the song if you know what it is. I have these. Let me grab this whole stack. This is a thank you card, which would be really cute, except it's got a hole punched out. But let's work around the hole. Buffalo toes. Buffalo toes. We call them buffaloes here. Buffalo toes. So What's a piggy hippo? Is it a type of hippo that looks like a pig? All right, let me cut. Oh, pygmy. Okay, got it. I got excited. I thought, I kind of like piggy hippos, actually. It's pretty funny. All right, I'll throw that away. I'm throwing my scraps away today. All right. There we go. We got this thank you card. I need a color of paper. Oh man, I gotta go get my paper. Hold on. My glitter paper. It's very far. Well, not very far, just a little bit far. There we go. It's out of reach where I couldn't reach it sitting down. What color glitter paper? Maybe a dark blue. Dark blue, dark blue. This is foam, so that's going to be too thick. Let's put the foam back. I have this piece that's already probably cut to the right size. Almost cut to the right size. Yes, it would be cut to the right size. But that's probably a good color. And it's the right size. So let's do that. Dragons, giraffes, goldfishes, lizards, lots of good animals to choose from. I'm going to take a little bit of this white off the bottom, just so more of the glitter paper shows. There. And it needs a little sliver off the side. Let's see if that lines up better. Nope, it needs more. Okay, let's do this. Maybe I'll use those glitter markers. I'm going to use them on everything now. So this is one of the Ohuhu card bases here. Ohuhu card bases are awesome. They're in my storefront on Amazon. They are a very thick cardstock. If you don't feel like cutting and making your own card bases and envelopes, I strongly suggest the Ohuhu ones. Now, this whole, well, hello, Darrow. I was looking at the time. Okay, well, more here than there. Okay, you be here stuffing your face. I will do the surprise in just a minute. Meanwhile, I still need a plural animal, although I'm really leaning toward piggy hippos. Even though there's no such thing as a piggy hippo. I could put a piece of bling there. Piranhas. All right, I'm going to go with Piggy Hippo because it made me laugh when I read it. We're making up one. It was a typo. Piggy hippos. Okay. This is what happens when I get to pick the words. Now, a color is the next thing. Color. Just one color. I need another piece of paper. Color. One. All right. I will finish this card and then I will play the song. Let's go with, I think, Wink of Stella on the snow. Let's get, where is Wink of Stella? Stella, where are you? Where are you, Stella? Do you guys see it? I don't see Wink of Stella. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's not in here. Oh no. Where's my Wink of Stella? I always put it right back. Did it fall? Here it is. Here it is. It's in with the scissors. I'm like, I always put it back in the thing. Magenta chartreuse. All right, I'm going to make the snowman glisteny. Wink of Stella is a clear glimmer pen. I guess that's the best way to describe it. And it has this neat brush tip, and it is just very glimmery, and I'm going to put it around on this snow. And it doesn't show up probably a lot on stream, but you'll be able to see it in person. Burnt umber. So I'm going to try to see if the camera will pick up any of that glisten. Not at all. It's there. Trust me. All right, let's see. I'm going to color over this part here because generally the blade of a sleigh is silver or, metal. So I'm making that kind of my own color there. I'm going to go down this line here. And it's kind of clear enough that you can sort of see through it. So the brown does show through. There. Oh, I think I'll do like the center of the snowflakes in silver. Black, his eyeballs, and his buttons. We'll get a little black sparkle. Cover the circle with a tassel. I don't have a tassel, but I do have a piece of bling. But yeah, I have some bling, and he'll get some bling on there. I don't have a little, it does look like a giant pom-pom. It looks like a, welcome in, Susan. It looks like a big blue pom-pom. Maybe I could put, yeah, white paper underneath. White glitter paper. I have silver. Let me cut this. A little piece of that off. What about that? Okay. Now that is a piece of silver glitter. I still may put a piece of bling over it. It does look like a giant pom-pom. It's in the right spot. Last call for a color for the Mad Lib. And red. I'm just doing the bows and the ribbon and some glitter. If I could get the red out. I like these glitter markers. These are Ohuhu glitter markers. I got them on Amazon Prime Day at a very good price. All right, so this is what we have. We have, it's probably not really showing up very good. It's very glittery. It looks pretty good. I'm losing my rainbow order of these. We'll do the best we can. I will fix them later. Let me see. What do I have? In my... Let me get my Christmas stuff out. Nothing fall. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. My Christmas stuff was under my fall stuff, so I was trying to move it without moving the fall stuff out of the way. That's why I'm like, please don't fall, please don't fall. It worked out okay, it didn't fall. I have those. I thought I had more of these snowflakes. I have a lot of these snowflakes, so let's go with a couple of these. These are white shimmer paper that I have just cut out, punched out snowflakes on. That one, let's see. Let's go with some smaller ones. This one. I'll put one over here. That's good. I will leave it be. I do need to stick a little bit of glue back behind this piece of silver paper to hold that down. Get my little pen. Stick a pin in it. There. All right, I think I'll leave that. I don't think it needs bling on there. It's kind of cool. Now, let me pick a color. Let's see. How about burnt umber? Burnt umber. I will put that in here. Okay. Now we need, okay, while I'm doing playing the song, we're going to need 7 nouns. 7, no, not nouns. Adjectives. 7 adjectives. So you guys put them in the chat and I will stick them in as the song is playing, or I will write them down as the song is playing. You guys ready? This is a song that my vocal teacher Carissa and I did together. It was one of my homework projects. I had to play the guitar and sing along and send it to her. I had to record it and send it to her. She took it, added reverb, and added her harmonies to it. So that is what it is. Oh, excellent, Michelle. I think I'll do Halloween cards next week. Next week might be a Halloween card day. All right, so here we go, you guys. Oh, let me put my headphones on so I could listen to, so I know where we're at in the song. I hope you like it. Are you here, DRO? Stuffing your face. By the way, put 7 adjectives in the chat. And here we go. It is Mr. Brightside by The Killers. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Mouse, mouse. There we go. All right. I hope you can hear that.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. With a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke and she's taking the drag. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest. Now he takes off her dress. Now let me go. Just can't look, it's killing me and taking control. Jealousy turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis, but it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I'm Mr. Brightside. Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep. making the drag. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest. Now he takes off her dress. Now let me go. 'Cause I just can't look. It's killing me and taking control. Jealousy turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I'm Mr. Brightside. I never
All right. All right. I was writing down words and trying to do hand choreography. Thank you guys so much. I did not mix it. I just sent her my raw vocal and my raw guitar. She mixed it. She's learning how to do production. And I do agree her vocals were higher than mine. Well, higher in pitch and also louder than mine. And because she did the higher harmony, I did the melody. So it was fun. It was a great project. A lot of work went into it. I spent a lot of time on it. And I did the guitar was me. She added some piano or keyboard in there. So yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. And thank you guys for all your kind words. I know we're so used to in Twitch, we have all these emotes that we throw in. So, but it is on my request list on Twitch, where I will play and sing live, not that recording, but I will, literally play the guitar and sing it. My next song, I don't know if I added a drum track, but I muted the drum track. I added the drum track so I would stay in time with the guitar throughout the whole thing. Just a basic drum. But I did not send her that drum track that I used. It was just something in Logic Pro that I used. And I don't know, she may have added a little bit of bass in there on the keyboard, but I did not play bass to it. I thought about doing a bass line with the bass guitar, but that was too much work. So, she does not play guitar or bass guitar, so it would have been on keyboards. She plays keyboard and ukulele. Yeah, we are working, me and a bunch of other streamers are working on, Diero too, probably, are going to be working on Delta Dawn all together, collabed together. It's going to be awesome. And then if you want to, Diero, you don't have to, but you're invited. Any streamers are invited, of course. And then my next, since I just said so, Diero, I'm the boss of this. I can invite whoever I want. And Diero's going there. You've got it. Diero's going to dance. He does the chicken dance and the twist and stuff like that. I'm going to get in trouble now. But anyway, we should do a really cool... See, I knew I was going to get in trouble. I'm not allowed to say, forget I said that. I never mention he does the twist, the Macarena, or the chicken dance, okay? Right. Sorry, I never meant to say those things. I will say I'm getting called to the principal's office. But anyway, a bunch of us are planning to do that for Ange. Pedro, he comes in this chat every so often. Pedro is probably in it, and Drew, a couple people are interested in becoming part of the Delta Dawn collab. But my next project that I'm working on with Carissa, we're doing a duet this time. So we're not going to be singing together. We'll be singing opposite each other. And it is a fun song. It is called I Was Born a Unicorn by the Unicorns. I've never heard it before. I'm brand new to it. There are no chord sheets or anything like that. So I had to figure it out kind of on my own, a little bit with her and a little bit with Pork Roll Bob in my guitar lessons. Well, really a lot of with Bob, really, but we're working on the guitar part. I think I know what I have to play for the guitar, but it's also drum heavy. So I actually am using a capo d'oro because we want that really high pitched sound. So we're doing the capo way up the neck. But no chord sheets. So there are chord sheets, but not sheets. I know I use a capo as a chord cheat. But anyway, so we're working on that. I have to figure out what to do about drums because it's a very drum heavy song. It's difficult musically as far as I'm concerned, but it's fun. The lyrics are fun. I ordered unicorn hats. She ordered unicorn hats. We're probably going to do a video. It's going to be fun. I have some ideas for what I want to do in different parts of the video. So we're both very excited about it. So that is coming up soon. Well, maybe not soon. It may take a while. But anyway, that's our next project. But meanwhile, we need 7 adjectives. I have a whole bunch. I've been writing them down as you guys have been telling me them. So feel free to put some adjectives, a whole bunch of adjectives in the chat. And thank you again, guys, for all of your kind words. I really appreciate it. Music is pretty new to me as far as performing music. So Yep. And if you want to see more, Thursday nights on Twitch at 8 o'clock, it's my secret music stream. Let's see. Corny, musical, kinky. The unicorn song is very corny. I will say that. Very corny. It's very funny. What about this guy? I think he's kind of cool. I don't know. That needs something different, like a die cut or something. I have to cut that out. I don't know what I want to do. Oh, I got a little thing there. I know. There's a little dog too somewhere. Oh, that one and then this. That's what I wanted. Okay, let's do those things. Let's do this one. This one. This is going to be, I'm going to make a, this is one of those, gift card envelopes, but I'm not going to use it for that. I was once trying to convince my sister that's why a unicorn was called that way, because it has one corn. She said she thought it was a horn. It does have Corn, not unicorn. That's great. That's great. Your little great niece loves unicorns. She calls them wanicorns. She's 4. That's cute, Elka. That is cute. Next dance song, please. The ketchup song. I don't know the ketchup song. Is there a ketchup song? Ketchup song. Is that the words to the ketchup song? You know me and the boogie and the I don't know song. Look, don't give Carissa any ideas, because the unicorn song is hard enough. If it's harder than the unicorn song, I can't. That's my limit. I can't do it. All right, I'm gonna cut this. There's noisy cars going down the street like that. Oh, so, all right, thank you, Darrow, because I'll forget. So if we do the ketchup song, Darrow could play all the hard parts on the guitar, and he could do the dance. I think that's excellent. That is absolutely an excellent idea. Don't you guys think? I think that would be fabulous, darling. Fabulous. Oh, I can't sing it then if it's in Spanish. Is there an English version? I'd have to do an English version. I can't do Spanish. The non-made-up gibberish parts are in Spanish. I'm going to cut this down. There's like a peanut butter jelly song. All right, so I have that. Now I could use a circle die and cut it out, but I'd have to drag out my die cutter. And we all know I don't want to do that. We all know I won't be doing that. Now, I have, let me see. I have red and I have green glitter paper. This I will probably add as a bookmark to the card when I send it to somebody, because why not? A Spanish version of scat. Oh yeah, like scat singing. That's really cool. Well, you'll just have to do that part, Darrow. Okay, I've got this green, which is good. That green will work. You're the scat king. Scat man. I can't do scat singing at all. That's dark. I want a brighter red. Like that. I think that red is probably good. That's too narrow. This red is better. Okay. No, Ange does not like butter. She does not like butter. Oh, you will have it on toast? Because it melts. All right, I'm going to cut this at 4 1/8. That's a weird mark down that side. Let's do it down this side. 4 1/8. But by 5 3/8. I thought you didn't like butter. Didn't you say you didn't like butter? Not on sandwiches. Okay. Got it. Melted is good. All right. I have an understanding now. You once ate butter thinking it was cheese. I told you the story about my friend eating butter thinking it was ice cream. It was a sad day. Yeah, cheese is way better than butter for just eating. Who lays out butter? Right, right. You don't like the smell of butter cooking. Oh, I do. I like it. I love butter. Melted, not melted. On a sandwich, off a sandwich. Well, I don't really like it without being on something. Like to just eat it like ice cream like my friend did. All right, we do need some adjectives. Last call for adjectives. Oh, someone will eat it as they cook? Like just the plain butter? Oh, yuck. I like it, but not just to eat it plain. Although my dog ate it plain once. Marty. He ate a whole stick of it. He's not right. That boy was not right. What do I want to put on this? Do I have a good piece of something? It has to be able to go in that direction. Not green back. Maybe red. Oh, if I had red in this design, that would be really good. I probably do not have red in that design, because why would I? Of course I wouldn't. I have this that says Merry Christmas. That's kind of plain. I have red ho-hos, red snowmen. Brandy butter is good. I don't think I ever had brandy butter. I've had butterscotch, like candy. That's delicious. This is what I was looking for. What about this? That will work. That looks really good. We're learning all about everybody's eating habits here. I somehow think we've recently had this conversation. I like butterscotch, like Lifesavers and the Brock's butterscotch discs. Those are so good. It probably does look like one of my card sketches. Yes, I agree. Let me fix this. Saw a video where someone made butter extract. Gonna try it soon. Just need to get more vodka. Oh. I don't like root beer candy. I like root beer, but I'm not a fan of root beer candy. Like the root beer barrels. Although, I got my little nephew, Liam, hooked on root beer. He didn't know what root beer was. So, we were on a cruise, and somebody gave us those, little lollipops, dum-dums. And we had a bunch of dum-dums, and one of them was root beer, and he gave it to me. He's like, I don't want this. And I'm like, why not? Because he's like, I don't like beer. And I told him, I said, oh, it's not beer, it's root beer. It's a type of soda, and it's very good. And he's going, it is? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, just try it. Just take a lick of it. If you don't like it, you could throw it away. And he's like, oh, I love this. This is so good. So the rest of the trip, he was asking every place we went, do you have root beer? Do you have root beer? And he's, you know, at all the bars and every place, do you have root beer? Can I have some root beer? So he became hooked on root beer. I don't know if he still is hooked on root beer, but I am to blame for hooking a kid on root beer. He must have been 8 or 9 at the time, but he's like, I want root beer. Do you have root beer? Do you have root beer? Every bar, every place we went. I wonder if he still is hooked. He's very funny. But yeah, he's like, I don't like beer. First of all, I want to know how he knows he doesn't like beer. Yes, he thought it was a big deal. It was very cute. It was very cute. And like, normally they don't give their kids soda. I don't think. I made a big... I started something in the whole family by making this kid drink root beer. I'm a bad influence. You're right. You're right. And you want to have little kids? I'll ruin them for you. That's right. That's right. That's why ants are the best, right? We can do that. Soft butter mixed with sugar and brandy. Ooh, that does sound good. It's good on mince pies, like mince meat. That sounds good, though. Just the butter and the brandy. That would be good on bread pudding or something, too. His aunt gave him beer. That's right, Michelle. You're right. He goes to school. Yeah, my aunt gave me beer on a cruise. I went to every bar and got beer. I wonder if he'll remember that, like when he gets older and drinks the root beer, that I showed him how to like root beer. I wonder if that will be a lifelong memory. Right, the mince made with fruit, not meat. Mince pies, sometimes I like them. It's the gateway. That's it. Okay, last call for adjectives, and I will put those in the story. I'm looking for a something to put there. Something. I have that. I didn't plan this very well. I don't know where all of my Christmas embellishments are. This looks pretty good. Down there, although holly would look better, but I don't think I have any holly. Where are all of my... Oh, look what I found. I knew I had red ribbon. That would have been good, but it's too late now. I'm not going to waste. Look, I found another one of those cards. I have that. All right, let's see if I can find something here. I'll put that with my other stuff. There's not much in there. These, I think, are mostly flat. The snowman looks good. I probably will use the snowman. These, I think, are all flat. Yeah, these are just squares. All right, let's go with the snowman. These are iron-on beaded embellishments. So I'm going to put some glue dots on the back of this. Because it's not sticky and I don't want to iron it. It's kind of got like a plastic background. There. I think the snowman does look good. And I will put this in there and then I will mail that with it. All right, let me pick some of these what do I want to say? Adjectives to go in the story. Let's see. I'm going to pick watery, rusty, ugly, moist. Oh no. I was going to put moist in a place that would be very bad. I'm not going to put moist there. Moist. How many more do I need? 1, 2, 3 more. Musical. Jiggling. Oops. And Bedazzled. All right. We need 2 more words. One of them is an article of clothing. So take off your clothes, put it in the chat. Actually, you don't really have to. Just type it in. I'll just pretend it's there. You have 12 Halloween cards going with leftover Echo Park digital paper that Lisa printed and shared with you about 5 years ago. Excellent. Yes, trying to use your stash instead of buying more paper. And it's a very big deal that you're not buying. I get it. I get it. I have not bought anything from Echo Park in a very long time. It's been a long time since I bought from Echo Park. All right, so I found this. Oh, no, that's not it. This. It's the same as those other cards. So I think we're going to have to do it. I might as well do 3 for 3. Now, why? Why does it think pantyhose is a bad word? Hold on. I don't know why it flagged pantyhose as a bad word. Smelly socks. I think we might have to pick pantyhose since Stream Elements or whoever that is that wouldn't let it come on thought it was a bad word. It flagged something else that she put in too. Yeah, I don't remember what it was. That's so funny. Quit putting bad words in my stream. Like pantyhose. Jiggling. Oh, yeah. That's funny. I have all the... I don't, Michelle. I have almost all of them. I'm missing 1 or 2. All right, let me get another piece of white paper. Let's do this other big one. She's jiggling in her pantyhose. Yes. That's funny. I thought it was pantyhose was a bad word. Okay. Let's see. We're going to need to do this at 5 1/4. Scored at 5 1/4. You typed that partly to see if it would flag you. Oh, yeah. Well, you're a mod, so it might not flag you. Moderators might be able to type anything they want. And you should type pantyhose and see if you get flagged. Which side am I going on here? So I'm going to cut this at about, I don't know, that far. So I have, you know, a piece like that, 1/4 of an inch or so. Doesn't matter what the size is. It is. Pantyhose is like, you know, Pantyhose. Type it as one word. Nope, jiggling in her pantyhose. It didn't like what Destilu put. One of them. It didn't like Destilu's thing. That's funny. That's not even near a bad word. Jiggling or pantyhose are not bad words. I'm going to use just glue this time. Somebody is jiggling in their undergarments and getting banned from YouTube. Yes. Ange and Christine can type whatever you want. Not anybody else. You're not allowed to type pantyhose. I am surprised that it banned pantyhose. Pantyhose has been banned. Okay. I'm going to pick an article of clothing. And it's going to be... Oh, there's so many good ones. But I think we have to go with pantyhose. Because, you know. The last thing we need is an occupation. I used glue on this just so I could move it around. But you have to make sure when you do something like that, no glue leaked out to the other side. I need to make it a little bit over there. Okay. Professional waxer. Like waxing your legs or waxing a car. Anne's borderline over here. She's trying to make it flag. All right, so I need to put something here. So let me get this. This is what I want. Oh, a YouTuber, content creator. I'll go with this green. A bra fitter. See, that would not, it wouldn't let Michelle put bra fitter. Man. So you can't say bra or pantyhose? Now, I know we've had worse words than that. It must be really cracking down. YouTube is a word. Well, YouTube word bully is the job. Yes, probably because it said panty. If it doesn't like bra, it wouldn't like panty. All right, so we have this. That's funny. I'm doing 3 of the same style of cards here. Let me pull out this one. I want to see. Oh, good. The glitter markers did dry on this. That is good to know. Embalmer. Embalmer. I like it. When I was in high school, my best friend, her dad owned a funeral home. Well, junior high and high school. Her dad owned a funeral home. So And when I got married for the first time, he offered to do my wedding in the funeral home. It's like, no, thank you. We'll go somewhere else. He was, all of her friends. You want to come get married in my funeral home? No, none of us do. This doesn't show up on here all that well, at least not in the red. But it does add a little bit of shimmer to those ribbons. Yes, it's a great business. People are dying to go there. That's right. They had done some remodeling, and I helped to paint some stuff for the outside, like these fence things. And every time we'd go by, I'd be with a friend or something. I'd be like, I painted part of that funeral home. And people would look at me like, what? Yes, it's true. I painted stuff. I thought it was quite funny. I've been married. Yes, I've been married. Todd's my second. I don't know. I guess I don't talk about things like that all that much. But yeah, I almost got married in a funeral home. Let's see, what else am I going to do here? I think I'll put some more of those snowflakes on this one. There's not a lot to put on this guy. I did put a little bit of fun stuff. Let's go with this. Maybe a big one here. That's right. That's right. There's no need to talk about any other marriage because I have the right one. Put this one here and this one here. Yeah. That there. This here. These little snowflakes, I have a calendar that you change it every day. And yeah, there's 3 smalls, 2 bigs and 3 smalls. Toddy Bear. He goes by Todd Bucks. If you ever see him in chat, Todd Bucks. I won't tell you one of his Toddy. Yeah, right. All of you guys start. He'll be like, "What's this, Toddy Bear?" I won't tell you what one of his friends calls him. It starts with Todd. And he hates it, so I'm not going to say it. But Toddy Bear. That's hilarious. All right, let's see. Occupation. What one am I going to pick? What occupation? That's right. Michelle called him that. I am not going to call him Toddy Bear. If he ever comes in chat, you guys, We'll have to call him a Toddy Pants. And then it got bad. It's not Toddy. Toddy. Oh, this is too funny. Toddy Pants. It's not Toddy. It's just starts with Todd. Right. You don't want to know. We're not going to discuss that. Some things are just better left to the imagination. All right, I need to pick an occupation. I haven't been writing them down. I think embalmer is funny. I don't know. Or YouTuber. Embalmer, undertaker, cabinet maker. How about cabinet maker? I'm going to go with cabinet maker. Because it's kind of like a generic thing. See, the X after that got that flagged because it thought you were trying to tell us about a triple X thing. That's funny. All right, you guys. So I made 5 cards today. 3 of the same style, same manufacturer. Susan Wright, Wignet, SAW Scribble. It's the artist for all 3 of them. It's the same. Susan somebody. Right? I don't know. Susan something. Anyway, all 3 of these, the 2 Santas and the cats, they all go together. I'll have to make envelopes because it's not a normal card. Wing it. Okay, thank you. Yes, it does look like Wing it. There we go. So that person designed all 3 of these, and they all have the neat stuff. Yes, congratulations, Christine. That's awesome. So those are all pretty much the same. And this one here I've been wanting to do. Scribble is Susan Scribble. And then that one. So that's pretty cool. I like this one better than the original card. It had too much white space. All right, let's do the Mad Lib. And then we will skedaddle. I will tell you my schedule for next week or this week and the whole shebang-a-boo is Wednesday night on Twitch. I don't know what I'm going to do on Twitch. Todd bought me a new Lego set, so I may do Lego. Or I may play Animal Crossing. I'm not sure. It just depends on what mood strikes me. And then 7 o'clock Wednesday is that. And then Susan, yeah, it looks like there's 1 T. So Susan Wingett. Yep. Thank you, Christine. That's it. I do like that artwork. It's very cool. And then Thursday night, 8 o'clock on Twitch, I play the guitar and sing. And I take requests. I have just over 100 songs on my request list. And you can come in and make a request if you'd like to come in, say hello. Mr. Brightside's on there. And Delta Dawn is on there for Ange. Anyway, that, and then next Monday, I'll be back here at 7 o'clock making cards. Probably Halloween cards next Monday. I found more Halloween paper. So, yeah. Anyway, let's read this Mad Lib. They should ban ads if they're going to ban anything. I know. But, money has to be made. So YouTube has to make money. Otherwise, they would not keep this platform. I'm killing it. I know. I've only been streaming music for about a year, just over a year. I started out with no songs on my list. So I've added a few here and there, an average of 2 songs a week. All right, here we go. This is the Mad Scientist Mad Lib section of this book, and it's a quiz. Are you a mad scientist? Are you crazy about science? Do you go nuts for watery experiments? Take this rusty quiz to find out if you're a mad scientist. Number 1, your favorite saying is A, "Oh, hot diggity dog, what did I do?" B, "It's ugly." C, "The moist experiment went exactly as crushed." Number 2, your lab always contains A, test tubes filled with raindrops. B, piggy hippos floating in jars. C, a few burnt umber mice in cages. Number 3, your favorite thing to do at night is A, go to bed and have musical dreams. B, laugh while bringing to life an evil plunger. C, plan tomorrow's laundry work. If you answered mostly B's, guess what? You're a jiggling scientist. Put on your long white pantyhose and experiment in your bedazzled laboratory. If you answered mostly A's and C's, you're better off as a cabinet maker. I almost put moist where dreams was. Then I decided that would be a very bad place to put moist. Musical dreams are much better than moist dreams. Okay. And they won't let us say pantyhose. I hope you guys enjoyed the Mad Lib. You figured that out. I'm like, oh no, I can't go there. It has to go somewhere else. Well, good thing a certain word didn't come up for that. That is a synonym of moist. Imagine if you were doing it the right way. Where you tell someone, I need an adjective, and they say, for example, the word wet. And it goes in front of dreams. And you're like 8-year-old kids. Because these are for children. That would be really, really bad. Okay. All right. So we're done talking about that now. But seriously, you shouldn't have blank dreams in a childhood thing. They possibly wouldn't know. You're correct. And if they did know, they would be laughing about it so hard. All right, you guys. Thank you all for being here. I do appreciate all of you. I hope you enjoyed the stream today and the cards and just the camaraderie and the laughter. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy it always, for sure. I will see you guys next Monday or before over on Twitch or in the Facebook group, you guys, or the Discord. And that song of mine, the Mr. Brightside, is posted in my Discord. I cannot post just an audio file on Facebook. It will not let me. So, all right, you guys, take care, and I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. And until the next video, you know what to do. Go get crafting. Bye-bye.